Hey, everybody, welcome to the very first episode of MuscleTech Muscle Talk. For the very first episode, we had to have none other than the Boogieman himself, Blessing Awodibu. What is up, Blessing? How are you, sir?
What's going on, guys? Again, welcome to MuscleTech Muscle Talk.
You know, I
That's
think
a
of
great
you,
show, Ron.
I think of you every day when I have my Boogieman punch.
Got that big boogie energy right there with you.
Delicious, and it gets you jacked up for the workout. Love it. Also, you probably know MD's no longer with us. They've
Yes, that's a shame, man. They were great, amazing.
I want to remind everyone.
Yes, we got a few covers from MD. You know, I love MD.
Was another one.
Yes, another one.
And I think you had another one even before that. I think you had three.
Oh, no. Yeah, I think those guys, they love me, man. Most of the MD love me. They love the boogie, man.
Who doesn't? So I want to start off with a little funny story I think you might appreciate. So I tore my quad August 30th, had surgery. And 2 weeks later, I go back for them to finally take off the dressing. And the surgeon didn't do that. They sent in a nurse, and he was this buff Nigerian dude. And I recognized him. He goes to my gym. But I never talked to him because he goes at night. I go in the morning. Anyway, I saw on his name tag, his first name was Chinedu. So that's Andrew Jack's first name, right?
Andrew Jack.
So I said, hey, do you know who Andrew Jack is? He goes, who's that? I said, you have the same name as the guy. You don't know who he is? I said, what about the Boogieman Blessing? He goes, oh, yeah, I know Blessing. Yeah, my buddy trains with him sometimes on Boca Raton. I know Blessing very well, but his name was, he'd never heard of Andrew Jack, but he was well aware of the Boogieman.
That's funny.
Everybody loves the Boogieman. So, man, we have not talked in a long time. I think like since the last Arnold Classic was.
Yeah, it's been a little quiet for the Boogieman, you know.
So let's.
A lot's been going on.
Yeah, we got some.
You know, we got the baby. You know, moving from one to another. We got a whole bunch of crap going on. You know, but it's all good.
The first thing, I mean, you had already gotten married before that, so that was, you haven't gotten married since I talked to you, but that happened in November 2021.
Yeah,
you've been married a while, but so the last time we talked, you were in prep for. At that time, your plan was 3 shows.
Yeah,
Chicago, Tampa, and Texas. Chicago did come first, and you did that show. You got 4th.
We blow that one out.
Yeah, condition was not great at that one. However, you surprised us. You had, I think, 6 or 7 weeks before then, and you decided to do a show all the way to Italy. First of all,
yeah,
what made you go all the way over to Italy when we had all these other shows here in the U.S.?
Yeah, I mean, you know, for that first one, you know, it was a try and error for me, which I prepped myself with my friend out here. You know, we just want to, try something new. Of course, it didn't work out. You know, and then I tried to link up with a guy called Cameron Cheek. Yeah. You know, so being new with a new coach, and the original plan was to do, the Tampa and Texas, and that was just too soon. You know, working with a new coach, so we had to push it 6 weeks later. You know, and 6 weeks later, which landed us in Italy, the Italy show. So that's why we went all the way to Italy, and we did that show with Cameron. And then again, so I know that blew up. So that happened, and then we just decided, this is not happening. I just shut it down.
Yeah, so I'm just curious, how did you find Cameron out of millions of coaches? How did you find Cameron?
You know, I played Chicago Pro, man. I would just, because I prepped myself going into that show, and after that show, I'm like, damn, I needed a real coach. I needed somebody. Somebody that can really work with, that can really take me to that next level. And Mike Jensen was there. I went over to Mike Jensen. It was at that show. His guy actually won that show. What was your man's name?
The one that show was Justin Shire.
Justin Shire, and it was spread by Mike Jensen. And I went to Mike Jensen. I'm like, yo, bro, listen, I need a. And it was like, dude, listen, I would love to take you on, but right now my hands are full, and if we go to the Olympia, it's gonna be a mess. Yeah. And then said, look, listen, I got a guy, Cameron Cheek, who walks under Mike Jensen. That's a great coach. He's got a great tracking record, man. He's on a lot of guys, bro. He's got a lot of classic guys, and all his clients he always bring them on point. He never really missed. So that's what got me to the link. When Matt told me to give him a chance, and that's what I did. And I gave Cameron a chance, And then we went to Italy. Dude, listen, I mean, compared to, where he got me from, the condition was sickening, bro. Like I was I was seeing muscle in my body that I've never seen before. If condition better, if a condition is better than the condition we want in New York and Indy, the condition was better. But just the fact that my body was in a really shady place, and to fill that muscle out, there was nothing there. My body was just not responding. I just couldn't fill out. Just flying out. So that was the end of that. But overall, Cameron was a great coach, great guy. It's the condition guy. He will get you peeled.
Yeah, because that's amazing. Because usually it takes coaches a little while just to sort of learn your body. This guy only had 6 weeks.
Yeah, it's 6 weeks. It did really good. The way the show ended, it was not on him. It was me. It was all. There's nothing you can do when your body's hard enough. You're just gonna keep. You're not gonna get better. There's nothing you can do. Doesn't matter how great the condition is when the body just not there anymore. It's not there anymore.
Yeah, but I gotta say, you took 5th in Italy, which was you placed slightly worse than you had Chicago.
Hey, but you don't be wrong. Like if it's not first, it's last place. I took last, bro. That's the way I see it.
Yeah, because you talked right after the show. I was looking at your Instagram post and stuff, and your issue really seems to be staying full.
Yes.
You can get conditioned, but so far staying full and being conditioned at the same time has
Yeah.
really eluded you.
Yeah,
So,
especially where my body was, it was impossible, man. It was just once you remove all the water, dry out, you would expect that condition to be more enhanced.
right.
With the fullness when the carbs start going in, though it was just carbs weren't going anywhere. The minute that water came out, I would just stay flat.
Yeah. So I know it's already been brought up before, but what possessed you to make a bet with Regan Grimes for that show? That was crazy.
Hey, listen, there are all these antiques. People always think, oh, the Boogieman started it. Actually, we were at a gym in Italy, and I was just finishing my workout, and then Reagan rolled up. And it was like, yo, what's up, Boogie? Yo, what's up, Regan? Good to see you, bro. He goes, 5 bands, I'll beat you tomorrow. Hey, Ron, come on now. For me being Boogie, what do you expect me to say, bro?
Yeah. So
let's bring it on.
So what was it? He proposed was it $5,000?
That was Ricky's idea. Literally, I was like, whoa,
wow.
This guy got confidence.
I guess so.
And then Money J Matt was there hyping us all up. It was like, oh, let's go. I'm like, you know what, Ricky, you got it, bro.
Okay. Well, I mean, I wouldn't expect it was you.
So that's how that went. And what's funny was right before, with the condition that was in, bro, I thought like this is my show, because I knew how good I can really be, when everything peaks. So I was so confident, and the backstage really came over to me, and he goes, it was, bro, can we just call that a joke? Let's. I'm not. Listen, Ron. I don't bullshit. I don't lie. I'll tell things as it is. If I talk shit, I talk shit. But Ricky came to me backstage. He goes, bro, let's just pretend it was all a joke, and then out there when they call the winner, whatever, we're gonna act like we actually follow with the bet. At first, I'm like, dang, 5 band, but I want that money.
Yeah.
It was so Boogie. What do you think? So we end up shaking hands. Backstage, that it was all a joke. Everything was all Regan's idea, and I'm like, damn, Boogie. I was like, damn, Regan, bro, that would have been an easy 5 bands for you if we had just continue on and just.
So he called it off before the result.
He called it off before anything. Actually, while I was getting my tan. So I was getting my tan. He walked in. I'm like, oh, is this Ricky getting scared? Or what's going on, Ricky?
Yeah.
Well, fair play. He called it off, and we shook hands, and
okay,
it was all off.
So that was August. Was that August? Was that before or after your daughter was born? That show.
What?
Was your daughter born before or after that show?
Oh, it was after that show. It was. Oh no, it was before. My daughter was. Yeah, before the show.
Okay.
She was like, I think it was like 3 weeks old.
Okay, wow. So you're in prep with a brand new baby.
Yeah, bro, it was a lot going on, man. It was, and I think a lot had to, my body not being in the right place, and when you're dealing with like some sort of stress, but like you can't really, you're so locked in, you don't know. It's like it's like you can't feel it, but your body's like,
Yeah.
but
So,
you're so locked in, you're so focused, and you're not really listening. You're just like go, 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 but the body's really feeling the heat. You know?
so, tell me about it because it's that's a life changing experience becoming a dad. So you
Oh
were
man,
what
best
was
of ever.
the first time you saw your daughter? Am I saying this right? Chiola?
Kiola.
Keola. I know you told me how to pronounce it
It's
too.
all it's an Irish name, so everybody having a problem with it.
Keola. And what is it? What does that mean in Gaelic?
Kiola, it means music.
Music.
Hey,
Okay.
Kiola, you want to say hello? Oh, she's got MuscleTech top on. Come on, baby girl.
So,
Come on, baby girl. Look at this,
adorable.
bro. Look at this.
So well behaved.
You see that shirt?
Oh, it
You
is a,
see that
it
shirt?
is a muscle tech onesie. Oh my
She
God.
got MuscleTech top on.
You're starting
Can you
early.
see yourself? Say, hey, everybody.
I would
My name is Kiola. She's 5 months today, bro.
5 months. Wow.
5 months, yeah, she's growing fast, bro. She
Yeah.
eating, she's sleeping great. I wish I can grow as fast as she's growing right now.
Man, oh man. I didn't know Muscle Tech made onesies either for
Oh,
babies.
they do.
Okay.
They do. I mean, if you're a baby, you look it up there, you can get one for yourself. But I think you're all done, right?
That's awesome, man. So, yeah, in what ways? I know it's only been 5 months, but how has your life changed? How has your outlook towards your life, towards your career changed now that you have someone else to basically live your life for and protect and provide for?
Oh man, it's I can't even put to words, man. I remember when I saw it come out, bro. Like I don't know, man. I don't know if you saw the video. I filmed everything.
Yeah.
I was in tears, dude. I was like I didn't know what to do. I didn't know where I was. It was a beautiful experience. And I remember the nurses that were taking pictures.
Yeah.
And, as I was about to cut the card, bro, that was scary. I did not want to do that because I was just like, oh my God, I'm gonna hurt the baby. It's like, no, she's not gonna feel it. Just cut it. So there was snapping pictures. It was like this really crazy picture of me, just like my eyes and everything were just open so wide. But man, life has been amazing since, man. And probably one of the most beautiful experience ever, raising a baby girl,
It goes by so
newfound motivation, inspiration. Now it's like, you got a baby. Everything you do is not just you anymore. It's family time.
I mean, try to savor every moment because when they say they grow up so fast. I remember
Yeah.
I have two kids. My oldest, I remember when she was that size, and she'll be 30 years old in April.
Oh
So
wow.
time goes, dude. So
Yeah.
don't miss a thing.
Exactly. And to be honest, thank God, there's no competition in my radio right now, and this just give me time to just be present and be there and just, watch her grow. And, like you said, time flies. Before you know it, they start crawling. Before you know it, they start walking, and you look back like, shit,
Yeah.
where's all this time going? Like, how?
And they're
So
like,
I feel blessed to be able to be here right now, be present, and I'm not locked into competition. So it's like life is great right now.
so yeah, did you decide right after Italy that it was time for a really good, solid off season finally?
Oh man, yeah, it was a big. Honestly, last year was a massive learning curve, man. I wish the things that I knew now, I wish I knew like in 2022. When after winning Indy, New York, I wish somebody could have just convinced me, Boogie. All right, don't do the Olympia this year. We've got two in the bag. Just focus and make some improvements, and then 2023 go to Olympia with just fire in you. I wish I took that break, but I mean, you learn from these things, and there's nothing you can do now other than look back and But last year was definitely a massive lesson. My body was in a really, really, really bad place. I needed a break so bad. Like because Indy, New York, and then I was traveling. And then prep for the Olympia, and then right after the Olympia, with performance like that, you wanna prove everybody wrong. You want to prove your team right. You just okay, locked in again. No, it's that another prep for another show, and then another show. Oh Jesus, there's so much your body can take. My body was just from that Olympia state. My body was screaming, break, 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 break.
Yeah.
But I was so locked in that it's so hard to see. You just wanna win so bad. You want it so bad that you start to like miss all these little, signs and red flags, that your body's showing. So, and yeah, man, right after Italy, man, we decided to shut it down. Enough. So now I need a break. We did. I'm not gonna lie. We did. My blood work's not great, man. It was. It was not great at all. But so we shut it down. Stripped. I got my blood work done. Okay, does not look good. Then we give 3 months completely off. And just trying to bring my body back. Doing all the necessary things to get healthy again. So finally, I got healthy. I think it was 4 weeks ago. I went back to revive to do my blood work again. It came back actually best blood work I've ever done. So the break has been absolutely amazing. I feel really good right now. So finally listening to my body.
Yeah, you post some physique updates. I think yesterday or the day before.
Yeah, something like.
Yeah, you're waking up at like 290, a little over 292 pounds and lean. I've never seen you keep such good condition in the off season before. Has that been something?
Yeah, again, we're not even doing anything, bro. Honestly, I'm not even doing anything. And that's what made me realize how bad, my body was. I mean, throughout, last year, and because right now, bro, like not pushing food, just straight out of recovery phase, and my body just moving up nicely, and I feel really good. So I feel like a whole year of me just like really, put my head down and just really work and just improve my overall physique, bring bring up my legs, just fill out the legs, just the fullness on the legs, and with everything else, I think it's gonna be if I get stuck in this shit and just work throughout the whole year without any, okay, we just move into this little small town, quiet area, no distractions, So I think if I put in that work this year, it's gonna be special.
Is it going to be hard for you to go the whole year? Because I could see how bodybuilders think. It might be like June or July. You're looking at yourself like, I think I've already made the improvements. I think I'm going to do the show on September 20th or something. How hard is that going to be to not pick a show when you're looking?
No, man, I'm an extremely patient dude, man. I have so much patience. Like I turned pro in 2017. I didn't make my pro debut until 2021. So I got that. I'm extremely once I have a plan. And okay, that's what I'm doing. I am not nothing can distract me, and I'm sticking to that plan. And I know, like and right now, honestly, like I know, like I can win shows. Like I did. I proved that in 2022. I can. Maybe not the Arnold show, maybe not all these big shows. I can still do really good in those shows, but I can walk into any shows and win it. Yeah. Provide me I'm my best. So like I've got nothing really to worry about. Right now it's about making those improvements, those adjustments, and be able to like, crack easy top 10 at the Olympia and then progress from there. So that's my only goal right now, like just improving, bringing up my legs, and just actually, showing the world, what the boogeyman really is. So that work right now, that's all in my mind, locked in.
I know we talked about your leg training last time we talked, but it was a long time ago. So you probably have made even more changes. So this will probably be helpful because there's a lot of guys out there, especially if you're someone like you who has such wide shoulders, wide upper back, and a small waist. You really need that crazy quad sweep to balance it out.
Yes, the fullness.
What have you been doing to sort of get more quad sweep, that outer sweep going?
So honestly, that's why I moved out here to Port St. Lucie because I was in Boca Raton, which is I used to train at Recon One Gym. So now I'm training at Revive. So there's a lot of guys there. Brett Wickens trains out there. A lot of great guys trains out there. There's a guy there called Nick Glove. So he's been helping me as well. With my legs training and stuff. And he got all this crazy equipment there that literally it's just a bodybuilder's own. There's no excuse over there. So I've been doing a lot of my work ethic right now is totally different, from what I've been doing before. And then even being around guys like Brett Wilkins, I was like, okay, there's always going to be that competition there. It's like when you see this guy work, you can't slack. You got to do the work too. So definitely moving up here, I've made a really positive. It's got a really had a positive effect on my training for sure.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Last week I drove up from Miami to Boston. I passed the exit from Port St. Lucie, and I was like, "Oh, that's an odd name for a city." Well,
Exactly, it's a really nice area.
so
Quiet, brand new. Like everything's pretty new out here.
cool, man. Cool. Yeah, enjoying that. So you've been with MuscleTech now for a year and a couple months. It's been over a year. What's your
Yeah, about a year and a month.
what's your experience with the company been like this past year?
Oh man, probably one of the best company I've ever worked with, man. When it comes to professionalism, how they deal with their athletes and Mustang. Let's just not talk about the products because the products is just everybody knows. The products like the best out there. And everybody knows it. They're the OG of supplement brand. But the way they treat their athletes and their staffs, and it's different from can't compare it to any other company. I feel so blessed to be part of this brand, and we only just started, and just knowing that I'm we must stay that alone gives me so much drive, so much motivation, knowing that this company back me, they support my journey, and it's absolutely blessing to be part of also Tech brand.
So what products do you use every day? What are your staple MuscleTech products?
Hey, you already know the euphoric Boogieman punch pre-workout. That's everyday thing for me, And then the nitro tech whey, that's every morning with my oatmeal. They got amazing different flavors, and every one of the flavors is a bang, So nitro tech is that's their best product for real.
Have you got them? You must. I'm sure you have all the same stuff that I get. They have the two new special edition flavors of NitroTech.
Yes, the
Dulce de leche and churro.
yeah, churros and the latte. Yeah. Oh my god, that's I haven't tried the churros yet because right now I'm actually addicted to the latte. Whatever I can't really pronounce it
Dulce
properly.
de leche, good stuff.
But yo, it's crazy. Like mustard with any flavors that they put on their shelf, it's a go. They don't miss when it comes to flavoring.
And there's their new essential amino acids. They got two flavors. Are you a grape guy or you're a fruit guy?
Great.
Great. Okay.
I don't know if you tried the new creatine tubes.
Crispy chips?
No, creatine tubles. You know the tubal creatine?
Yeah, little candy.
Yeah, little candy. Oh my god,
it's hard to stop at 3. Isn't it?
Those things are ridiculously good.
Yeah, I have those like a dessert. Some meals. You only
It's like
3.
Yeah.
So,
you won't even realize you're actually taking in creatine, just like because it tastes like sweets, like little candy. Pop them anywhere.
Another thing with MuscleTech that's cool is they also have under contract Chef Andre Rush. You
Yes.
guys have made you've collaborated on some
Oh
hilarious.
yeah. It's fun to work with.
Yeah. How did you get friendly with him? Did you meet him at like at the Arnold or something last year?
We've been met before, way before he actually joined MuscleTech. I think we've met like at one of the expos we've talked, but we never really get to link up like that, But when I heard that the MuscleTech actually bringing him on, I'm like, oh wow, this is just perfect. So the first time we actually heated up together when he joined MuscleTech was the Arnold Classic. Yeah, it was the Arnold Classic. Was it last year's Arnold Classic?
Yeah.
I think it was, and it was just a great energy between myself and him, and just a great vibe all together. And we decided to link at his place in LA. So I flew from Florida to LA, and then we just knocked out a couple of concerts, and people love this stuff. He's a funny guy. He's so entertaining to work with. He is awesome, man.
Yeah, he was a personal chef at the White House for
Yes.
was it Obama or Clinton? I can't remember how far back he went.
I think it was Obama.
Yeah, I think it was Obama. But,
and he also stopped as well in the army, and Jesus, he's told me so many stories. Like he's got so many knives and all these swords that actually, that came back from Afghanistan. The guy, Chef is serious, man. That guy. Don't play with him, man.
I wonder, was he? He couldn't have been that big when he was serving over in combat.
Oh Jesus, it's just naturally big, bro. He's always big.
Big dude.
And all he does is push-ups.
Come on.
He does like 500 push-ups a day, bro.
That's all he does?
That's all he does. I mean, because he's always traveling.
Wow.
He's always in China. You know, and I asked him, yo, bro, how did you get time to work out, bro? Like, he barely had time to work out. All he does is push-ups.
Wow.
Big as hell.
I mean, I don't know who's got bigger arms, but his arms look like they're probably
huge. He's a big dude.
Fucking ridiculous.
It's a big guy, man.
Yeah. So, man, it's whole new. So you got a new resident. You're living in a new place, training in a new gym. Got a new baby. Wow, it's exciting, man.
Last year was 2023. You know, okay, competing and probably maybe not so. I mean, it's a year where I learned so much, you know, in terms of bodybuilding and my career and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But everything else, man, it's such a crazy year for me, man. Crazy, life changing. Had a life changing experience in 2023, you know. So we are all grown now to a new man.
You still have a ton of, you have almost 2 million followers on Instagram. You have so many people on YouTube. You were popular. You had a huge following before you even stepped foot on a pro stage. So do you think your fans are a little more understanding of you taking the year off when they're not like, come on, Boogie, we need you to do this show, do that show? Are your fans cool with you taking your full year off to improve as long as you're...
Oh, man, whenever, like, people will always be cool with what I do, like, whenever I step in the scene, it's like, even the people that don't like me, they like hearing my name because I don't know, like, they just love what I bring, the energy, I'm quite different from a lot of the guys, and I like to have fun, I like to entertain people, I like to, so it's like I don't know, man, people do enjoy, having me on the scene, so whenever if I start to take, a couple of months off, a year off, I think people will understand it. Because I feel like a lot of people out there, they know like I can be something great, because they see my physique, they know what I can do, so I think everybody want me to do real well, so, and I think that's why people critique me like so much online, because they know what I'm capable of. So every time I miss like that, it's like people are pissed off, So I think they really want me to do well, and I think, they will anything that I decide to do to make sure I come in, correct on stage and being at my best, they will always support that. So, and they will all be excited to see me on that Olympic stage. And I think my next move right now, especially the next time I have to step on stage, I feel like, everything's gonna finally come together.
Yeah. I mean, I would love to see you win the 2025 Arnold Classic. I would love it.
Bro, that's my goal, man. Honestly, I was saying to myself, I'm like, yo, probably I would just like to just return to stage like 2025 Arnold Classic and just be in a position where, they're discussing me among, okay, potential, threat to the title. And then I believe I got what it takes, man. I just got to fix a couple of things. And because I know my physique is up there, my physique is very unique. I'm different from everyone got different, everyone on that stage got unique, different shape, and I feel like I got that too. And something that can make me really stand out. I really do. I just gotta bring it all together and make everything match, bring up the legs and, just make everything flows, So I feel like with this full recovery and a full year of hard work, with the right guidance, I think it's going to be a great, year for me when I do decide to step up on stage.
Yeah. It's a long wait, but it's going to be well worth the wait. And I think all the fans and you don't bring up body parts like in a minute. It takes time.
It takes time. Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, this is bodybuilding, bro. Like, a lot of like, it doesn't happen overnight. Right. Like how many times Ronnie Coleman tries and tries and tries and tries,
Yeah.
And then boom.
Yeah.
And everyone have their own journey like that. Your journey is different. Your timing is different. It's just about, once you have that self-belief in yourself, that grind, that work, and patience, so, and I think I got all this. So just, when the time is right, the time is right.
Yeah, and you fit into this new mold. I don't think judging standards have really changed. That's in people's minds, but
Oh
we
yeah.
do see so many guys like yourself with that combination of size and shape and structure. Where before we saw some ugly structures and shapes doing very well in the past,
Mm,
those days are gone. They
yeah.
want they want everything now because
Everything.
we
Yes.
have that gene pool of some amazing athletes out there today who do have it all. So you'll be taking your rightful place among that elite group very very soon. So
100%. I believe that too.
cool, man. Well, I'm very glad we were able to do this premiere episode of MuscleTech Muscle Talk with you, the Boogieman Blessing Awodibu. Wishing you and your new daughter and your wife the very very best this whole year. We'll be talking again. We might come up with a new show for you or something. We'll see what happens because yeah, this is the first type of this content that this channel, the MuscleTech YouTube channel, is putting out. So
I feel honored. I feel honored to be the first one on it, man. Thank you, Ron. You
it
always
had to be
really
you.
great guy. Always love and support from you, man. And happy New Year, man.
Oh, happy New Year! I forgot it's a new year, isn't it? 2024.
Yeah.
All right, man. So thank you so much, Blessing.
Thank you.
Wishing you the best. And everybody, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like, share, turn on notifications, do all that good stuff. And we'll see you right here on the next edition of MuscleTech Muscle Talk.
Yes, sir. Thank you.